this is probably the single and most important factor that will determine if you will be successful or not in life. Hi, I'm Melanie. In this channel, I'll review all my tips and strategy on how I get myself to financial freedom. Today in this topic, we're going to talk about mindsets that you need to get yourself to financial freedom. In this day and age, I find too many people choose to be safe than to be free. This is one of the most common reasons that I see that makes people get complacent to mediocrity. Anyone who have achieved financial freedom at any age would certainly tell you that thinking big is what gets them to where they are. Your mindset defines your future. Having the right mindset, first of all, set you up with the right attitude. And when you have the right attitude, you would have the right behavior that comes with it. With the right behavior comes the right action to get you to the goals that you ultimately want to get to. So if your goal is to be financially free, I'm going to share with you some tips and strategy that you can start practicing today to start shifting your mindset to a better space that would help lead you to your ultimate dream. Now, the first tip is to learn to visualize your goal. Visualize in your mind how ultimate happiness looks like, feels like to you. Whatever it is that you define as happiness, I want you to start visualizing it in your mind and not just thinking about it, but actually feel as if you're living it right now. I want you to feel it, breathe it, experience it as if you're already there at that point of your life. What is the state of your mind and your emotion when you're there? Are you calm? Are you happy? Are you contented? Grasp those visualizations. The clearer you can visualize that scene, the more likely you will reach it. The benefits of visualization on what it does to me. I won't say that I visualize my goal and vision every day, but I'll definitely say that I do it often enough for me to not forget about it. Because let me tell you this, if you visualize your goal enough, and you really truly do that on a frequent basis, that visualization becomes the only way you live your life. It will create this inner self-motivational drive that will keep pushing you to get to that goal. Only if you truly believe that your goal is the only way you can live your life will you really strive for it. Because in the process of getting to your ultimate goal, whether it be financially or professionally or whatever goal that you set for yourself, I can guarantee you that there will be a lot of setback coming your way. And nobody is gonna overcome these setbacks for you. And nobody is gonna be constantly by your side to keep you motivated, to keep you driven, to keep pushing through. You would need to have those drive within yourself to keep picking yourself back up, to keep pushing yourself forward to achieve your ultimate goal. And if your visualization of your ultimate happiness is weak and there is no power behind it, you will find that you will give up very easily because you will find it hard to overcome this setback. You'll find it hard to pick yourself back up over and over again to keep yourself going. All successful people would have a relentless habit of staying with the problem long enough until they find a solution for it. They have nothing special, they are just like everyone else, but with a bit more persistence. And it is so easy to get caught up with the hustle and bustles of everyday chaos that you forget about your ultimate goals, that you forgot about your strategizing, and you just end up going with the flow instead of going with your plan. But by visualizing your ultimate goal on a regular basis, it makes you not forget about it. It makes you not forget about your plan, it makes you not forget about your strategizing, and it keeps that as a forefront of your vision to live your day-to-day life. So, try it yourself. There is no harm trying. Try practicing visualizing your ultimate goal on a daily basis. Just spend a good 5-10 minutes doing it every day until it becomes a second nature, and I guarantee you, it would change your focusing in life and it would change your mindset as a whole. Now, the second tip is to adopt a can-do attitude or a can-do mindset. Everyone would have a moment of weakness and self-doubt and some imposter syndrome that you think that you're not good enough, that people is not going to believe in you. But if you do encounter self-doubt next time, I want you to give this a try. Every time I encounter a situation that I'm self-doubting myself, or I just wouldn't have the courage to take the next step, whether it's fear or whatever it is that's stopping me from taking certain action, I would list down 5 reasons why I should do that action. And then I'll write it down, put it in my wallet, or put it in front of my mirror every morning in the bathroom, so I look at it every single day. I'll keep looking at the reasoning of why I should do that action over and over and over again until the day that I actually take the action, then I'll toss that piece of paper out. This particular habit helps me cultivate a can-do mindset. With this mindset, you push yourself past your limit and really open up your potential. You always just need to remember there's really no harm trying. And a lot of the time, the fear or the self-doubt itself and the situation that you think in your head is really not even that realistic once you actually take the action. Because what ultimately changes your path in life is the action that you take. If you're not taking any action, there will be no change. So try this method out to change the way you think about what you should be doing, and use this as a quick tip to sort of push you into action. And the more action you take, the more changes is going to come your way. Now, the third tip is to get rid of that inner employee mindset of yours. Getting rid of that inner employee mindset. That means understanding that the value comes from your achievement, not how much time you spend on certain tasks. And also understanding the importance of delayed gratification. Understanding that learning a skill is more important than earning the money. So try to work for what you learn instead of working for what you earn. Because having the skills and the knowledge is what's going to ultimately get you to financial freedom. Take, for example, when I first started up my business, I do not pay myself for a good 2 years. Everything that I've earned got put back into the business, so I have 0 income. But I was working at least 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. For a lot of my friends, they would be like, what's the point? Is it really worth it? How much are you earning though? That's all the question they ask. They would see me putting all this effort for nothing, and they don't see that it's worthwhile. But in my mind, I know that I'm not earning the money because I don't have the skills yet. I don't have the skills of running a business yet. I don't have the skills to run a smooth business or a profitable business yet. And I know that once I've learned and acquired these skills, and the more skillful I become, that's when the money will start coming. So even if you take away everything from me right now and ask me to start from square one again, I can guarantee and very confidently tell you that in no time, I will end up being financially free again, because I already have the skill set to do it. Too many people calculate their worth with their time. So they wouldn't work the long hours. They wouldn't put in the effort to work on the weekends. They wouldn't volunteer to do things at work that nobody wants to do. They wouldn't do things like that because they see it as, I'm not being paid for the time that I'm working. Why do I want to work it? I'm not being paid to work for a weekend. Why do I want to work on weekend? I'm not being paid to stay. I'm not being paid overtime, so why do I want to work overtime? This kind of mindset is exactly what I'm talking about, an employee's mindset. The quicker you start getting rid of this mindset, and instead of focusing on your time, but turn that focus to focusing on the results that you're getting. So do whatever it takes to get to that results. Change your mindset. Don't think about how much time you have to spend to do certain things. Think about what you have to do to get a certain result. The quicker you change this mindset, the quicker your life will start changing. Start doing the work that nobody wants to do at work. Start taking risk at work to get to a certain results. Because I guarantee you, if you start to consistently do this kind of thing and start to consistently have the results in your mind rather than how much work you're putting in to get there, I will guarantee you will gain something out of it. Either you will get your supervisor to start noticing you, you would start seeing a change in your life on how you push yourself. You will start having more determination to do certain things or find certain ways to do certain things a smarter way. Or all in all, if there's nothing come out to it, at least you get rid of your employee mindset. And that alone is worth doing everything for. Because that alone, by getting rid of that mindset, will get you closer to your financial goal. So the next time if you ever have such thinking such as, I don't want to do this because I'm not getting paid, or I don't want to do this because it's my weekend, or I don't want to do this because I want to hang out with my friends. I don't want to do this, it's not a real job, is it? Because it's not really paying me. If you ever have a thought like that, I want you to stop, think about the employee mindset again, get rid of it, and do it. Just do it. I want you to catch yourself on how many times you have thoughts like that. Because only when you're aware of it, can you change it. If you're not even aware of it, there is nothing for you to change. Constantly remind yourself, tell yourself this over and over again. I do not want to be an employee for the rest of my life. I do not want to be an employee in my own life. If you like this video so far, don't forget to smash the like button down there and subscribe to our channel. We have weekly uploads on how to help people get to financial freedom. We also have other video that talks about mindset shift to get to financial freedom, so I highly recommend you check them out after this video. These are all the tips I have for you today. Until next time. See ya!